Hey guys, Productions here, and today I'm going to be doing a step-by-step in-depth tutorial and walkthrough on how to start off your world properly the first try, going all the way from the humble beginnings to getting a nether portal set up so you can go to the nether. This will include everything in between those 2 points. I'm not going any further just because after you get a nether portal, all you really have to do is find a nether fortress, kill some blazes to get some blaze powder, kill some endermen to get some eyes of ender, find the ender portal, and it's kind of self-explanatory from there. So with that, we're going to go into single player and create a new world. The world name, what shall we name it? I'm thinking... Oh. Okay, so I just opened Spotify and my settings. Not sure how I managed to do that. We're going to have a difficulty to normal. However, if you ever think that you're going to experiment with villager training in the future, I highly suggest that you go with hard. Just so that if you ever zombify villagers, they will turn into zombie villagers the first try and not possibly die. We're going to keep on survival, no cheats. Okay, so let's look around a little bit. So what I like to do whenever I spawn to a world is just kind of mark the exact point where you spawn in the world. Just so that anytime in the future you want to find out the exact point that you spawned in, you can always just figure out very easily. And with that, normally you would not spawn in the middle of a river. You would normally spawn kind of, I don't know, up here somewhere. And with that, you could also get a good advantage or view over the land. We actually got a really weird one. There's a desert temple over there. That's interesting. We spawned inside of a riverbed in between a desert and an acacia biome. And they do not seem to end. However, I do see a forest over there, which I think I'm going to make my way over to. Personally, never start in a desert. That's my #1 tip. I've tried it before. It sucks. In acacia biomes, the grass can look really bad, depending on your likes. And this seems to be a flower biome, actually. Indeed, it is. You can tell by the immense amount of flowers everywhere. Anyway, so what I was saying is, I don't like to start in acacia either, just because acacia is kind of a either you love it or hate it kind of wood. So I just made my way over here, and wow, it actually looks really nice. I'm gonna make my way over there because I see a cave opening, and it's actually a really nice hill. I see some pumpkins, I'm seeing some hives. This is a nice spawn. So you might be wondering, why didn't I just go for that desert temple? Well, it's incredibly lucky what I just found, so I'm not gonna go for it. I'm just gonna start the classic way. And that is mine a single oak tree. This will grant you about 4, 5, or maybe 6 blocks, or sorry, oak logs. Cow, I'm kind of doing something here. You're kind of getting in the way. Alright, so we got 6 logs, pretty nice. And we're going to turn all of these into oak planks. With that, we'll create a crafting table, as well as a set of sticks. Next, I'm going to proceed my way to this cave because it has some nice stuff. Meaning it will have some stone that I can mine. Okay, so now, this actually seems to be a nice cave, so I'm not going to go any further. I'm going to plop down my crafting table there. Make a single wooden pickaxe. Then we're going to mine 11 stone. Sorry, I meant 14 stone. Now we got 14 stone. Here's what we'll make. 1 furnace, a stone pickaxe, and a stone axe. We'll be using this stone axe as our primary axe and weapon of choice for the beginning. Just because stone sword is just kind of a complete waste, because I'd rather wait until iron to get a sword, and even then a sword is not actually necessary. Okay, now with this axe I'm going to mine down a few more trees. Really, it's up to you. Just whatever you think will be able to sustain you for the time being. And while we are mining these trees, keep a lookout for any sheep, pigs, or cows. All of these animals are really good for food and resources, because the sheep have decent food and they also give you wool. Pigs just have really good food, and cows have really good food, and they provide, they give you leather. I actually just found a swamp over here, which is also really nice. So if I ever want to during the night, I can gather myself some slime. Alright, hopefully I can find some, more food rather soon. Oh my god. Okay. 3 sheep, this should be enough. Oh. Can I? Come here, sheep, don't. Oh. Fun fact, I actually attempted this tutorial once before, and one of these guys were at the spawn point, and I had to go Smokey the Bandit mode because it started burning down the entire world spawn because it was a forest. It is also getting night, so I better get home quick. Quick intermission while we are going back home. These 2 high flower plants you can see here, if you gather them and then you place them on any dirt or grass, you can actually duplicate this the said color, or basically just duplicate this bush, so you can have infinite of that color, which is actually really nice if you're ever making, like, say a ton of pink or purple. Oh my god, that just scared the living hell out of me. Anyway, what I was saying before I got brutally murdered was that you can use these 2 high plants to oh no. Oh Jesus. Oh no. Oh god, oh no. I can't swim, I can't swim. Alright, I think I'm safe. Anyways, with these 2 high plants, you can actually duplicate them by using bone meal on them. So in this case, kind of pinkish purple, I don't really remember. But really it's a rose bush, because these give you infinite red. And you don't have to just bone meal the heck out of grass, you can just plant it down and just bone meal this thing in itself. And with that, it makes really easy automated color farms. So in case you ever find one of these and you don't think you'll ever return to it, go ahead and gather them. I think I'm gonna make a run for it. Oh god. Well, like, walk for it. I'm gonna die here. I think I'm gonna die. If I die here, I'm gonna be really sad. Oh Jesus, this is like John Wick. Oh. Okay, I think we can make it, as long as this guy doesn't get any closer. Oh Jesus, he's getting so close. As long as this creeper doesn't decide to follow me up the stairs. Which he really is. Okay, get the hell away. Simple Minecraft first night. You got a Pirate of the Caribbean wannabe. You got a creeper. And oh Jesus Christ. Oh no, if I get hit, I'm dead. If I get hit, I'm dead. If I get hit, I'm dead. Oh my lord, I'm half a heart. Okay, so alright, I have made myself a nice little hidey hut for the time being with my half of a heart and 2.5 bars of hunger. Hopefully I can actually have some peace and narrate for a little while, and actually do this tutorial for once. For some reason the world just does not want me to do any kind of tutorial today. I forgot to mention, if you find any coal, and are lucky enough to actually be able to set foot in a cave without a dozen mobs being on your butt, go ahead and mine some coal. I just got 7 from this little vein right there. And go ahead and make yourself a campfire. A campfire is really useful because it provides light and it also can cook food. As you can see, if I just slap some raw meat on there, it will cook these over time. I think it takes like a minute or something. But it's completely free, it never runs out. It's just all it takes is one coal, and it's really nice. Oh, there you go. Okay, now we'll eat this and try to heal up. And I'm also going to make myself the bed that we were so desperately going for. Place it down, set our spawn. I'm also going to sleep. Okay, so Should be day. And there's still a skeleton there. Oh my god. I swear this is not scripted in the slightest. This is just my pure bad luck. Okay. So I guess this is kind of what you need to do when you don't find a cave. This is just kind of a alternate start. So now we actually have a reasonable scenario where I can actually survive. I'm going to continue back to the cave that we saw earlier and get some iron. This time I'm not going to make the mistake of letting it be. I'm going to light it up. Also, quick tip, if you press F3 you can access this menu, and with that, whenever you see a light level 8, a mob can spawn on it. So I'd suggest whenever you see light level 4 or below, go ahead and place a torch. I'm going to continue this way because this kind of just seems like it's gonna be a dead end. As I just said, yep, it's just a dead end. Pretty much a waste of my time. And with that, I'm going to keep my last torch I have on me and just kind of use it to explore. So with that, I actually just got 8 iron in 1 vein, which is very nice. I'm going to continue all the way down until I find the lowest point, and also mine all this iron and coal along the way. And this seems to be the dead end, so with that, this is pretty much the lowest point. Actually, it's really nice because it's nice and flat and carved out for me. So I'm going to plop down my crafting table and furnace and bed. Going to remake the campfire because I really like campfires. And then use this furnace to cook up this iron ore that we just gathered here and back there. Okay, so I just fully lit up the cave so nothing's gonna spawn. I believe there are a few spawn points, but nothing really as dramatic as before. Okay, now 8 iron ingots is really all you need to get started. So we're going to make an iron pick, a single bucket, flint and steel. So these 3 items make our life so much better. We can mine faster and for longer. We can also mine diamonds. With the bucket, I'm actually going to go get a water, and you'll see why in a moment. And this flint and steel we'll be able to light the nether portal with. And we can also get cooked food without needing anything to cook it for us. Okay, so I just got some water. I'm going to continue back. I don't really need any food right now. I've got plenty, so I'm just going to stick with what I have. Gonna get that, and with that we're going to continue straight down to Y level 10. I think right here is a good point to start going. So Y level 10, in my opinion, is just kind of the comfort zone for diamonds, because people say Y level 12, but then if you mine like this, then the block above you is kind of high for diamonds. And if you're at Y level 11, this block is still kind of high for diamonds. However, if you mine at Y level 10, then you're right in that zone of where diamonds spawn, and there's no kind of up above is a little lower or down below is a little higher. It's just right in between. So now with this, we're going to place our water bucket like this and mine down 2x1 tunnel. And that's because it goes straight down, and it's also really quick to go up and down. To get this tunnel started, you just really mine down, just make sure that the water block is lower than the one you're standing on. And we just found a cave. This is a really small cave, and I found some iron too, so I'm just going to go ahead and mine this. Okay, we're gonna plug up this hole with some cobblestone. And we're going to continue straight down. Ooh, speaking of lava, we just found it at Y level 11. Huh. Okay. That was not scripted. This now seems like a very scripted tutorial, but trust me, it is not. Alright, I've also found a pretty decent cave, so I'm just gonna have a look around. We actually got really lucky here, and at the lowest point of the cave, it seems to have some nice resources. What did I just get hit by? Okay, so with diamonds, we need 5. So, wow, okay, and this is an 8 vein. This is very, very suspicious. Please trust me when I say this is not scripted at all, and I just uncovered more ore. So that was an 8 vein, very lucky, and I'm just going to mine out around it just to make sure there's no kind of hidden ones that spawn in diagonally, although with 8 I believe that's the maximum that can spawn. Alright, yeah, this place continues on it forever, and there's a mine shaft. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely making sure I share this seed. In fact, before I forget, seed right there. I'm not gonna bother exploring that way, because in my opinion, again, mine shafts can be either a hit or miss. They can be really nice, uncover some really nice stuff, and that because they're such a low, and because this one's such a low level, it can uncover diamonds, it can be really worth it. But it could also just be a massive pain because of how massive they can be. So I'm not going to bother with it, because honestly, I don't care to. So now, I'm just going to set up a base of operations right down here. Alright, with the birch that I brought down here, I was able to make ourselves a crafting table and a chest, and also made a furnace while I was at it. Alright, so I just cooked a single gold ingot with our wooden pickaxe just to make use of it. I also got some coal, and I am now smelting down some of the iron we have gotten. However, I'm going to show you how to strip mine right now just because that was kind of unfair. With these diamonds, we only need 5 of them. We're going to make a single diamond pick, and then we're going to reserve these 2 for an enchanting table later on. However, I'm not really going to go into fully getting an entire enchantment table, it's just reserve those for your playthrough. But because I did uncover those diamonds so early, I'm going to strip mine anyways, get some extra diamonds just to show you how to strip mine. So, strip mining, it's kind of controversial, it's up to you really, but there are a few different ways to do it. Strategy 1 is just to strip mine like this, just go on for a very long time, kind of mind your business. I would suggest this if you just want to, don't really think about it, just kind of mine. However, if you're all about efficiency, I recommend when you're doing this stripped home, mine out all the way you can, one direction. If you don't see anything, go to the other side. And now we're going to skip 2 blocks and do the exact same thing. And I actually uncovered some lapis, so I'm just gonna mine that. I'm not the kind of guy that just ignores every ore but diamonds. I like to gather all this stuff just while I'm here. So we'll be doing this strategy until I find diamonds, which isn't too long. We'll see how long it takes though. And I just uncovered probably the same cave. Yep, it just goes right into the same cave. So I just uncovered some cobblestone that I did not place. That means that there's a spawner here, and if I hear correctly, that means that, wow, I am really lucky, and I'm going to make sure I share this world. That's a lot of spiders. In case you're wondering, these are the coordinates for the spider spawner. Oh, it actually has a name tag too. This is pretty nice. And this actually leads right back into that. while I'm strip mining, I actually forgot to mention why I do this strategy. So this is actually the technically most efficient way of mining in terms of blocks covered per block mined. You can also do this you can also do this without this bottom block, just kind of like this, by using a trapdoor and going into crawl mode. But that makes it really painful and slow to go and travel through this tunnel. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first diamonds that we have found uncovering or from this method. As you can see, we're actually pretty far. Sorry, I meant pretty close. So with this, we didn't uncover any through my method. However, I have had multiple instances that I've only found the diamonds from this method, or from like accidentally mining a block and finding it like that. Might have a little bit of a circle around it just to uncover as many, just to make sure you're not going to miss any diamonds. And because I already have a diamond pickaxe, I'm actually not going to mine these. I'm going to wait until I get a Fortune 3 pickaxe, because then I can get even more. In fact, with 8, I can get maximum of 24. Although with 8, you'll normally get like anywhere between 12 or I would say 18 on average. But with this, I've uncovered all of this. So this is what I've found since I got here. Most of it was actually from my mining method, so it does have a use, even if you don't find diamonds with it. But I got, a fair amount of redstone and lapis, quite a bit of iron ore, not actually any gold ore. This is from the caves that we found earlier. I did find a bit of coal, as you can see here. I just haven't bothered mining it because it's so easy to find. So if you want the coordinates of these bad boys, here they are. I know I haven't really been doing it this time, but whenever you're doing this strategy, I highly suggest just plugging up any holes that will like kind of catch you whenever you're sprint jumping, like this. Because if there's any air gap above you, then you'll run into it, or kind of go up and then run into the next block. And if there's anything on the side like this, you can sometimes go like that. And alright, so I just threw some of this iron into there, get that cooking. So with this diamond pick that we just made, I'm going to get exactly 14 obsidian. That will be enough for a minimalistic nether portal and enchantment table. Okay, that took absolutely ages, but we have finally gotten our 14 obsidian that we need, and I actually uncovered some redstone over there, which is useless. And that basically concludes the tutorial. However, I'm going to wander over here so it doesn't make a very loud noise whenever I'm over at my little campsite. And I'm going to create this nether portal. There we go. And we've got the nether portal. Let's just wander inside and see what our spawn is. Alright, so now that we have made to the nether, that concludes this tutorial. How to start your nether, or your world, nether world. Where the hell did I just spawn? I'm now 50 blocks up. Alright, I'm not sure why it did that. It should not have. There's no reason for it to. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Lon Productions. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all those things. It helps the YouTube algorithm, help people see nice tutorials like this, and I greatly appreciate all of them. Hopefully this will help at least someone out there. I know that there are plenty of tutorials like this, but I figured I might give my 2 cents and make some content while I'm at it. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode, and I will catch you in the next one. Goodbye.